Welcome to Biz Planner. Let's log in to show you the invoicing and processing functionality. And as usual, you always come to the dashboard where you see the most recent events or the active events that are actually happening at your client site by your employee. You first need to approve the timesheets that have come back from the client sites and have been signed by the clients. By just selecting on this particular column whether it's approved or rejected. Saving changes will make sure that these timesheets are approved. This step is not reversible, so always check carefully before you approve. Now, once you approve the timesheets, you are in a position to generate invoices to your client and get some money. By clicking on the invoices menu at the bottom here, this screen here will display, and you can click on generate invoices. If you select the client for which you want to generate an invoice for, and the approved invoices only will appear, and then you can generate by selecting and clicking the generate invoice button. And the new invoices have been generated. And this invoice shows you the items that should appear and that should be paid by the client. Printing this invoice shows us what it should display. The invoice sheet at the bottom that tells you the timesheet number that has been paid and the total, the VAT column if you charge VAT, and a number of other important items that you normally see on the VAT invoice. On this functionality, you can also make a payment once you have received payment for that particular invoice. And that particular invoice is now marked as paid. You can create a new manual invoice by selecting the client, selecting the service, and adding some description. This can also be turned as a credit note by just ticking this particular button here. And there we go. Click on save. And you have created a manual invoice. And it shows on the manual column as a tick. That's all I've got to show you on the invoicing functionality. It's quite simple. We can also export invoices into Excel for accounting purposes and posting into Sage, for instance. Thank you for watching the invoice functionality of Biz Planner.